Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I had a couple of technical difficulties. One with my water pot and then audio. So I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I think so. I saw in here first was John Fox. Good morning. And Jack Stud. Good morning. And good morning, frickin' frack. That frickin' frack, they sent me this reel this morning. I thought I was laughing. It was so funny. I wanted to play it on here. I don't think I can get the audio to work. I'm just going to try it real quick here. Let's see if it works. Yeah, the audio is not playing for some reason. But it was funny. Good. So, well, today I got a new coffee to try. This was gifted to me by Matt Hill, owner of Florida Boys Grooming. Very kind of him to just send me a coffee that's local to him. So the company name is called Cedar Key Coffee. They're a roasting company. To my knowledge, they don't have like a storefront, and I couldn't even find much. I couldn't find a website for them either. So they must just go by word of mouth. They're in quite a few coffee shops in the Cedar Key area and probably Florida, but they don't have their own shop. But this is their packaging, which I really like the paper bag package. I mean, it's insulated on the inside with like a foil. But I do like this type of bag. You don't see much of the paper bags anymore. I just like the feel of them and the look of them. But this is Cedar Key Guatemala Dark Roast. It's a whole bean. And on the back here, it says specialty coffee fresh roasted on the island of Cedar Key, Florida. This was roasted on December 1st and has an address and an email information on the back. Like I said, no website. They do have an Instagram profile, but no links on there. And I think there was only like 2 or 3 posts. No Facebook page. So, yeah. So I guess you just kind of go to a coffee shop in the area, and if they carry it, you can get it. But here's a look at the beans. And a nice chocolatey milk chocolate look to it. Not oily at all, like a typical dark roast would be. And I've already ground it up. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells really good. I'll pour this in the pour over. So I'm not sure what flavor profile this is, but I'm getting hints of caramel, chocolate, so we will see. What's everyone drinking this morning? Yeah, nothing like the smell of fresh coffee. Absolutely. What's up, Juan? Good morning. Good morning. Today we are talking about Cedar Key Coffee. This is out of Florida. It's a roasting company. They roast for coffee shops in Florida. And this was sent to me by Matt Hill, Florida Boys, just as a gift. Very cool of him. Really appreciated. Stock cold brew. New England dark roast. Nice. Bustelo. Very cool. All right, so let's get this pour over going. First, we do the bloom. Get that nice and saturated. Get the air out of there. Yeah, absolutely nice gift. Very nice gift. Is everyone ready for the holidays? I have to do some Christmas shopping this weekend. I haven't started yet. Well, no, that's not true. I've started. I've got some online stuff, but today I'm actually going to go out to the stores with all the craziness that's out there. Carabasset Sunrise. Nice. That's good coffee. I was impressed with it for being a light roast. I really did like it. What's that called that you're filtering that thing in? It's pretty nice. Are you talking about this? This is just a paper filter. It's designed for the pour over, the Chemex pour over. Who was able to catch the bearded respect the other night? That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. Just kind of talking about the different companies that we enjoy. And yeah, you feel bad that you leave companies out that you really respect and enjoy as well. Nothing against them. It's just kind of like, and we weren't saying that these were better than any other companies either. It's just what we were using more. It's what we use the most for the year. Yep, it's pour over. Chemex pour over. Yeah, it was. It was. And having Dynamite on was awesome. Such a great guy. Such a huge supporter in the community. Yep, going to the store. I'm even going to go to a mall today too. Remember those? We have a pretty active mall here in Cheyenne. And they're going to have like a maker's market there today. So kind of like small business, which is, it's kind of funny that they do that, being that it's in a mall, but pretty cool at the same time. We have like mainstream franchise stores in a mall. And then you're going to have the center of the mall kind of filled with small businesses, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So once again, if you're joining late, this is Cedar Key Coffee out of Florida. It's a roasting company. To my knowledge, they don't have, I mean, they may have a store where they roast it. They may have like a storefront, but there's not any advertisement for it in regards to social media. I couldn't find a website for them, but you can buy, there's a lot of cafes in Florida that you can buy this at, from what I understand, based on the internet search that I did. But this is the Guatemala dark roast. I don't know the flavor profile, so it'll be new to me. Yeah, Bayard showing up strongly. Yeah. That was a surprise to me as well, because we actually didn't share any information before the stream. Those are our own lists that we had for the stream. And yeah, I would say that Ken and his company showed up strong, which I'm happy for. Ken's a great guy. I met him in person, and I do love his products. So, good morning, Ellie. What are you drinking this morning? We're almost done brewing this pot of Cedar Key coffee, Guatemala dark roast out of Florida. This is something that Matt Hill gifted me. Matt Hill from Florida Boys Grooming. I don't know if I like this Christmas song selection on here. It's kind of not my vibe for this show, but I try it just because it's Christmas. Let's switch it up. A mix of different cups of leftover coffee from yesterday. A smorgasbord. A coffee smorgasbord. We're almost done brewing this. Super Octane win, lady. Oh, did you win a big prize on Octane? Must be doing something wrong. My bloom is not as good as your. Oh. Are you using the Chemex filters? And are you using them correctly? I mean, I actually had to read the directions on how to use the Chemex filter, because it comes as a square, right? And when you open it, you just want one ply on one side and then 3 ply on the other. And this 3 ply goes towards the tip of the carafe. Are you using a basket? I mean, that could be the reason. So it's going to look like this. 1 ply on the one side and then 3 on the front of it. I don't know why it's like this. That's just how the directions go. But this is a Chemex coffee filter. it's made for the Chemex, so it fits perfectly. And I know they have like wire baskets available, I think, for Chemex, or there's probably other filters you can buy. That may be a reason. I don't know. I don't know, John. This is looking good. I got a 15-to-1 ratio, 15 milliliters of water per 1 ounce of coffee, or 1 gram of coffee. So let's take a look at this. Oh, let's get this out here before I start making a mess. Amazon filters, once I've used them up, I'll get a Chemex, yeah. Alchemist Silver Blend or Mac Cafe Affogato. John Fox. No, I bought Amazon filters. Once I use them, I get a Chemex, yeah. Good morning, Robert. We are talking about Cedar Key coffee, Guatemala dark roast. This was sent to me by Matt Hill, Florida Boys Grooming. And this is fresh roasted coffee on an island of Cedar Key, Florida, roasted on December 1st, 2024. Let's get a first pour view. Nice light brown color there. I'll let that cool for a little bit. So the bean itself is definitely a much stronger scent than the brew cup. Not really getting any whiffs or hints of what flavor this will be. Like I said, when I smelled the beans, I kind of got a caramel and milk chocolate hint. But right now, I'm not really, just like a nutty flavor is what I'm getting right now. So we'll see. We got to let it cool off a little bit here. Has anyone else tried that? Where is it? Carabasset coffee. Has anyone else tried that? Like I said, I was surprised because I'm not much of a light roast drinker. This is a light roast coffee, and it was so good. It was really good. They're a really good roasting company. And they're a small batch roasting company. I'm finding that the small batch roasting companies, for the most part, are producing better roast than the large batch. But I mean, usually that's the case, right? Better quality, smaller business. I don't know, freaking fact, you'd know that more than I would. I know they've got some wild stuff going on in the Keys, though. We had a guest from the Keys on the Beard Respect called Captain Ron Wolick, and he's a pretty, I don't know, he's a pretty experienced guy, I guess. Like he's been a makeup artist for like Hollywood. This was like last year, I think last October. He was on the Beard Respect, and he runs beard competitions. And when he had his competition in the Keys, he live streamed it, and man, is it wild. It was so wild. And his trophies were like made out of dildos. But yeah, there's some wild people in the Keys. I've never been there. It's just he's given me a picture of it. Good morning, Melissa. We are talking about Cedar Key Coffee out of Cedar Key Island in Florida. This was gifted to me by Matt Hill from Florida Boys Grooming. And I've already done the brewing part. Now I'm just waiting for this to cool off to get a better taste of it. But I'm kind of getting a caramel milk chocolate taste so far. Smell is not strong. It's pretty weak. Smell of the beans is strong, but once it's brewed, it's like a weak scent. This isn't a typical dark roast, though. It's not. To me, right now, it's more of a medium roast. And when I showed the beans, you can kind of see it was more of a milk chocolate look to it, which I kind of felt like it was a medium roast. It says dark roast. That's a good, topic. Where's the cutoff between medium and dark? I better write that down, because in 2 weeks, I'm going to have a roaster interview on here. So yeah, January 4th, I'm going to have AJ from Sparky's Craft Coffee Roasting. And he's a master roaster. Like he knows his stuff. So I have a whole list of questions for him on roasting to kind of learn more about it. Formulas change when they become big batch. Small batch has more. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, when you get big batch, it's kind of like conveyor belt type products, right? Oh, nice. Terry and I were married on a beach in Key West. Very nice. 23 years. Congratulations. Next Thursday will be my anniversary. 26 years. What's up, Jason? Good morning. Melissa Copper-Johns, what are you drinking this morning? Clementine Stitches. Yeah, so one more taste. I'll give you my opinion on it. A little bit of caramel, milk chocolate, almond, and kind of broadly fruity. Much lighter than I expected. Not much, maybe a little bit of smokiness, but not a typical dark roast, I would say. I mean, it's good. It's a good coffee. Um, you can tell that it's roasted properly. It's a good product, good bean. But not as dark as I would like it. Not, more of a smoky, nutty, dark chocolate preference. This is a Guatemala dark roast, which can taste more medium than dark to me from other Guatemalas that I've tried. I'd say it's similar to like the Weatherbeard Guatemala. But it's not bad. Not bad. I could see drinking this in Florida. Absolutely. Melissa, you're drinking Bones iced coffee, Army of Dark Chocolate. That's your safe coffee. Yeah. Everyone has that safe coffee. That's a good one. Melissa, I like that. What is everyone's safe coffee? Never fails you. My safe coffee, I would say, used to be Starbucks. And it still kind of is, because you can get Starbucks almost anywhere you are in the country. And even in Europe, you can get a Starbucks. So in case of emergency, break the glass and go to Starbucks. Oh, what's up, Brian B? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you feel better soon. Refresh my memory, Ellie. I'm sure once you say it, I'll know it. But Sumatra dark roast. Dunkin' iced coffee. That's your safe coffee? Christmas blend Starbucks. So yeah, French roast would be my safe Starbucks coffee, or Cafe Verona. Cafe Verona was preferred. Like I really like that one the best. But French roast was always readily available in any store. Oh, that's right. Chock full of nuts. Yep. That's right. That's right. Dunkin's your safe one? I'd say right now my safe one is Good as Gold Coffee Roasters out of Worcester, Massachusetts, because I have a subscription to them, so I always have it on hand. And if I'm trying a new coffee I don't like, I can always go to that one. So that's my fallback. Bones. Yeah, frickin' frack. If you look back on my past history of lives, Kyle, Bearded, Brewed, and Tattooed, Kyle and I did a review of Bones Coffee last year. So if you want more information about them, you can go check them out. Local Spice Merchant Coffee. Tried a whole Pete's medium roast, too acidic. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. About getting that. I think you talked to me about that. Bones has like so many different coffees, and they're all themed. The artwork is impressive. I'm not like a big fan, because most of their coffees are flavored, and I just don't like the flavored ones. And if you know me, you know how much I like peppermint. I'm not even a big fan of peppermint coffee. I think it would be different if I could put like a peppermint like syrup into a coffee. I would like it, but whole bean coffee that's flavored with peppermint, I don't know, it's kind of nauseating. Yeah, and I think they have a Star Wars collection now, which to me looks really cool, but I wouldn't like the coffee probably. Yeah. Yep. Whole bean version of ground coffee store. Yeah, I think we were talking about to see if there was a difference in taste. Pete's is another one that's like an emergency coffee at the grocery store. I would look for Starbucks or Pete's. What were those peppermint things that you were eating before? Is it like peppermint bark? Yeah. So what was that, last week or the week before? It was from Trader Joe's. And they were, I can't remember what they were called. But yeah, they were kind of like these peppermint. Oh, they were so good. Cookies, I think. I think they were cookies. Maybe I should go there today and pick some more up. Mole flavored one. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what moles taste like. Dark Side chocolate truffle is one of my best, in my opinion, in Star Wars. Okay. All right. Yeah, I typically, so I don't like those chocolate flavored ones. So when you roast a coffee, certain coffee beans have a natural chocolate taste, whether it's dark chocolate or milk chocolate. So it's not like chocolate added. I think most of Bones coffee is actually flavored added to the coffee beans. So there is a difference. There's flavored coffee where they add flavors to it, and then there's natural roast taste where there's a natural caramel flavor, a natural chocolate flavor, a natural fruit flavor, dependent on the bean where it comes. Whole beans are nice little snacks. Yeah. I love dark chocolate covered coffee beans or espresso beans. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know if it's going to make it taste acidic, but you lose taste when you're sick. Bluebell Texas Smoked Brisket Edition. Like the ice cream? Yeah, Melissa, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You have to go back to the beginning after this is done just to watch the bloom. That's my favorite part, is when I brew the coffee and you see the bloom from overhead when the coffee grounds are in there. I think that's my favorite part of this show, is just doing that. But yeah, thanks to everyone stopping by this morning. Once again, I tried Cedar Key coffee out of Florida. Matt Hill from Florida Boys Grooming gifted me this. This is a specialty coffee, fresh roasted on the island of Cedar Key, Florida. It was roasted on December 1st. They don't have like a website or anything like that. They roast coffee for coffee shops in the area. Guatemala dark roast. Like I said, it's got some caramel, milk chocolate, almond, and like a fruitiness to it. It's more of a medium roast to me. Well, like I said, I don't know where that cutoff between medium and dark is, and we're going to learn that in 2 weeks on January 4th. I'm going to have a roaster interview. I'm going to be interviewing a roaster on here. And yes, I do use a Chemex coffee filter for the Chemex pour over. It comes as a square, and when you open it up, you're going to just open one ply on the one side, and then there's 3 ply on the other. And then this goes right into the Chemex with the 3 ply towards the spout. Place your coffee in there. Make sure you weigh your coffee and then get the right calculation of coffee to water. And you're good to go. I haven't used other filters or basket filters for the Chemex. But like John was saying, John is using an Amazon filter for his Chemex, and he doesn't get the same bloom as I do. So the bloom is just part of that brewing process. You know, it takes probably a good minute for the bloom just to kind of get those, help escape those gases from the coffee grounds and saturate the coffee, and then you just pour the rest of the water. Yep. Scale. I have this scale that I got at Walmart for, I think, $9. And what's nice about this is, so you can change the unit of measure. You'll be measuring grams, and when you turn it on, right? So it goes to 0, and then you place your cup on there, and you can zero that out. So it'll erase that weight, and then you add your coffee. So it's just weighing the coffee. But yeah. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, I got some Christmas shopping to do. And so I hope everyone has a great weekend. Next Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a show. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be in North Carolina visiting my son. I get there Friday, so I don't know how I'll feel Saturday morning, but if I do, it'll just kind of be like a short one. I'm not bringing the Chemex or anything like that, so I might talk about some local coffees there. Not sure, but definitely on January 4th, I'll be live, same time, 11 a.m. Saturday, and I'm going to have AJ from Sparky's Craft Coffee Roasting. He's a master roaster, and we're going to talk about everything roasting. So I'm looking forward to that. But have a great time, everyone. Catch you later. Cheers.